Have you ever caught yourself engaged in a silent conversation with your own mind? That, my friends, is called self-talk. We all do it, whether consciously or subconsciously. It's like having an ongoing dialogue with ourselves, a constant narration of our thoughts, feelings, and reactions. This inner dialogue, or self-talk as we call it, is as natural as breathing. It's our mind's way of processing the world around us, making sense of our experiences, and guiding our actions. But just as a coin has two sides, so does self-talk. It can be a powerful tool for self-regulation, problem-solving, and stress management. On the flip side, it can become a source of self-criticism and rumination, acting as a roadblock to our peace of mind and personal growth. So, the question is not whether we engage in self-talk, because we all do. The real question is, what is the nature of our self-talk? Is it constructive or destructive? So, what makes some self-talk beneficial and others detrimental? Let's delve deeper into the subject. Scene script. Imagine having a cheerleader by your side 24/7, encouraging you and cheering you on. That's the power of positive self-talk. Now let's delve into the magic of positive self-talk and how it can be a game changer in your life. Picture this. You're a ship navigating the vast ocean. Positive self-talk is your compass, guiding you through the stormy seas and keeping you on course toward your destination. It's your inner voice reminding you of your strength, resilience, and the potential that lies within you. Positive self-talk is like having a personal coach that's available round the clock. It's there to boost your morale when you stumble, to celebrate your wins however small they may be, and to ensure you never lose sight of your capabilities. It's your reminder that you are capable, that you are resilient, and that you can overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. So what does positive self-talk sound like? It's statements like, I can do this, I am capable, I am doing my best, I am growing every day. It's a voice that acknowledges your efforts and progress, even when the results aren't immediate. It's the voice that tells you that it's okay to have bad days, that it's okay to make mistakes, because every step you take, every mistake you make, brings you one step closer to your goals. Cultivating positive self-talk isn't about ignoring reality or sugarcoating your struggles. It's about shifting your perspective and focusing on your strengths and potential. It's about acknowledging your fears and doubts, but not letting them hold you back. It's about embracing the belief that you are capable of more than you think, that you can learn, grow, and thrive. How do you cultivate this positive self-talk? Start by becoming more aware of your inner dialogues. Listen to the stories you tell yourself. Are they empowering or disempowering? Replace the negative narratives with positive affirmations. Practice this daily, and over time, you'll notice a significant shift in your mindset and attitude. Remember, the power to uplift yourself lies within your own words. Like a relentless critic, negative self-talk can chip away at your self-esteem and happiness. Imagine a scenario where you're constantly bombarded by a barrage of negative comments, questioning your every move, doubting your abilities, and amplifying your shortcomings. Would you tolerate it? Most likely not. Yet when this harsh critic lives within us, we often let it have free rein. This is what negative self-talk does. It's that voice in your head that says, I can't, I'm not good enough, or I always mess things up. This self-defeating dialogue can lead to a cascade of adverse effects. It's like a dark cloud that hovers over your mind, casting shadows on your positive thoughts and emotions. It can trigger stress, the kind that keeps you awake at night, ruminating over things that went wrong or might go wrong. It can fuel anxiety, causing your heart to race and your palms to sweat before a big presentation or a job interview. It can even pave the way to depression, making you feel stuck in a vortex of negativity and despair. Furthermore, negative self-talk can erode your self-esteem, making you feel less confident and less capable. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you keep telling yourself that you're not good at something, you might start to believe it, and eventually, your performance might suffer. But here's the good news: you have the power to change this narrative. You can learn to recognize negative self-talk when it happens, challenge its validity, and replace it with more positive and constructive thoughts. This doesn't mean you have to ignore your flaws or pretend that everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging your strengths and your potential, being kind to yourself when you make mistakes, and encouraging yourself to keep growing and improving. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. If you let negative self-talk control your mind, it can pull you down. But if you choose to nurture positive self-talk, it can lift you up. Taming the inner critic might be challenging, but it's a battle worth fighting. Now that we understand the power of words we speak to ourselves, how can we harness this tool effectively? Good question. Let's delve into some strategies you can use to improve your self-talk. Firstly, mindfulness. By staying in the present moment, you can observe your thoughts without judgment. This allows you to notice any negative self-talk and gently correct it. Think of it as being a kind observer of your own mind, noticing the negative chatter, and then choosing to replace it with something more positive and empowering. Next, cognitive restructuring. This technique involves identifying and challenging irrational or negative beliefs. It's about questioning the validity of your negative self-talk. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Is there evidence to support it? Chances are you'll find that much of your negative self-talk is not based in reality. Lastly, self-compassion exercises. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd show to a friend. When you stumble or face a challenge, instead of berating yourself, remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes, that you're human, just like everyone else. These strategies require consistent practice. It's not about perfection but progress. The key is to catch yourself in the act of negative self-talk, and then make a conscious effort to shift that narrative. With patience and persistence, you can become your own best advocate. With these tools in your arsenal, you're well on your way. In conclusion, the conversation you have with yourself matters more than you might think. The power of positive self-talk can be transformative, aiding in self-regulation, problem-solving, and stress management. On the flip side, negative self-talk can lead to self-criticism and rumination. Be mindful of these conversations, cultivate positivity, and don't shy away from seeking help if it becomes overwhelming. Strive to make your internal dialogue a constructive one. Remember, the voice in your head is your voice. Make it a supportive one.